Today, I'm talking about the 5 things I love about Collingwood and the 5 things I don't. Stay tuned, it's coming up next. Hello, it's Sarah White here with Royal LePage Trinity Realty in beautiful Collingwood, Ontario. If you want to check out my website, it is thepropertymom.com. So today we're talking about the 5 things I love about Collingwood and the 5 things I don't. Okay, number 1 on my list is the winter. Collingwood is north of the city and therefore we get lots more snow than they do, and it is cold and the winters are long. So if you're coming to Collingwood, expect that your winter will start in November usually and last all the way to April. So if you're not a winter person like me, you're gonna have to find some things to keep yourself occupied. Number 2 on my list is downtown parking. So we have an incredible downtown with all kinds of historic buildings, and some of our local merchants are, in the downtown core. So when we want to just pop in on our lunch hour, it's a little bit difficult to get parking. So you have to pay, number 1, and find some change on you, put it in the meter, come back, put it in your car, run in, get what you need, and off you go. So if there's anything that is somewhat of a problem, the downtown parking. Number 3 on my list, traffic. Not during the week, not Monday to Friday, but the weekends. There are so many people that want to enjoy Collingwood on the weekends when they're off. Half of them have weekend homes here. The other half make the drive from Toronto since it's only 2 hours, and it gets congested. Our grocery stores and our beautiful parks, and of course the waterfront, and in the winter the ski hills. So the locals have to adapt to perhaps doing all the necessary running around Monday to Friday before 4 p.m. before the traffic gets here. Okay, so on to number 4, which would be jobs. Now, Collingwood doesn't have a huge industrial sector, so it might be helpful for you to know that a lot of the jobs in town are in the hospitality and retail industry. Another thing to note is that Collingwood was voted as one of the top towns to start your own business. Yes, we were voted as one of the top entrepreneurial towns. So if you've been thinking about starting your own business, this might be the perfect place for you to come. Number 5 on my list is that we don't have a mall. So if you're the type of person that likes to shop the mall, we don't have one. We have wonderful stores. We have a beautiful downtown with little shops. You can find everything here, but we don't have the mall where you can go and, check out 5 different shoe stores and, 13 different vendors for housewares. We have some really cute local houseware stores. We have beautiful shoe store. We have wonderful clothing stores, but we don't have a mall. So that takes a little bit of adjusting if you're coming from a big city. Okay, now on to the good stuff. 5 things I love about living in Collingwood. It's going to be hard to keep this just to 5, so I might have to make a follow-up video with things to do here in Collingwood, but I'm going to narrow this down to my 5 top. Number 1 definitely has to be the people. Collingwood has the nicest people I've met anywhere, and I lived in the city for most of my life. I've been here in Collingwood for 15 years, and I can never imagine living anywhere else. Collingwood has the most generous, helpful, kind, giving people that I've ever met, and the community here is unbelievable. So if you're thinking of coming to Collingwood, you will not be disappointed. Okay, number 2 is Collingwood Waterfront. We are just steps away from southern Georgian Bay. You can take a beautiful scenic drive all the way through Collingwood, Craigleith, Thornbury to Meaford, and be looking at Georgian Bay the whole way through. It's just simply gorgeous. And who wouldn't want to live 5 minutes away from the water? No matter where you are in Collingwood, you're 5 minutes from the water. It's amazing. Okay, so number 3 on my list is the proximity to Blue Mountain. Collingwood is about 10 minutes down the road to the Blue Mountain area. Now, Blue Mountain has what we call the Blue Mountain Village and Association, and they have wonderful shops, restaurants. It's right at the base of the hill, so if you want to feel like a tourist in your own town, just Fill up the car and off you go. 10 minutes, you're in Blue Mountains and you don't have to pay for a hotel. How wonderful is that? Blue Mountain also has many events throughout the year that are catered to bringing in people to our area. And of course, as locals, you get to experience all that they are offering without any cost. So being near Blue Mountain is definitely a bonus for anybody that's moving here to Collingwood. Okay, so number 4 on my list is the Collingwood Trails. Collingwood has over 60 kilometers of recreational trails for joggers, walkers, bikers, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, whatever it is you like to do, we've got the trail system for you. Okay, number 5, last but not least, is our Collingwood Downtown. Collingwood's historic downtown is beautiful. We have got so many shops, restaurants, we have an art scene downtown, we have a theater, and lots of activities happening year-round. So if you come to Collingwood, even for a visit, I highly recommend you take some time and shop downtown Collingwood and see all that we have to offer. Okay, so that's it. If you like the information I provided today, please hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell so it'll tell you next time I post a video. I am going to be talking about all things Collingwood and the surrounding towns. What's it like to be a local living here in Collingwood, Ontario? Well, stay tuned to find out more and subscribe.